car, Turbo 51, over here. I hope you're having a splendid day wherever you are in the world. Guys, we are finally out of the junior leagues in our Project Cars 2 career mode. And also, just for a little bit of fun in this video, I'm going to show you guys a replay of something that I did. And it kind of gave me an idea for something I want to do on this game in the future. But it's all going to depend off of you guys. But guys, heading into this episode, we are starting our Renault Clio Cup. It's basically also what to get a UK Cup. It's very clear that most of the motorsport money in the world lies in Europe, which is quite obvious because, I mean, how many racetracks are there throughout Europe? I think there's more in Europe than throughout the rest of the world. But in any case, guys, the big thing with this Renault Clio was, and you guys are gonna laugh, but it was oversteer. For those of you guys that don't know what oversteer is, it's when the rear end comes out from behind you and it just slides around. Now, why people who know cars are gonna laugh is because this Renault Clio is front wheel drive, meaning the front wheels are doing the pulling. Let me explain to you guys why this happens. These cars are front engine, meaning the engine sits in the front. Okay, they are front wheel drive and they've got a reasonable.
We'll be ready for you when you get here.
Thank you, Jeff 2.0. And they've got a reasonable amount of power. Please drop a like down below for that epic first quali lap you guys saw from my side. Please, 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 please. And just check the race on your screen, guys, as I explain why this car is oversteer crazy. Okay, now what happens with this car is, like I said, front engine, front wheel drive, lots of power. Every time you hit the brakes in this car, there is almost no weight on the rear end because when you brake, all the weight of the car shifts forward. So there is so little weight on the back that basically, that's what you guys will see on programs like Top Gear and those type of things. When they drive a front-wheel drive car really hard, the back wheels tend to lift sometimes. Like if they turn right, the right rear will lift up off the ground. When they turn left, the left rear will lift off the ground because all the weight is transferred to the front end of the car, and whichever direction you turn in, let's say you turn left, the weight will go to the front and to the right hand side of the car because all the weight gets transferred to that side. Think of when you're driving in your mom's car. When she turns right, you can feel the G-forces are pulling you to the left. Okay? That's basically it. All has to do with the center of gravity. You're shifting the gravity throughout the car. So, with these cars, because they're already fast, they are already very lightweight because it's a race car. The weight is stripped out. So when you hit the brakes and you want to turn, there is nothing on the rear. And it just decides, I want to be a drift car. And it was kind of when I got used to the car in qualifying, I didn't put practice on, stupid move. When I was starting to get used to the car in practice, I span out on my first lap, and you guys can see it's not a long the Brands Hatch Raceway short version. It's not a long lap. It's less than a minute. It's like 52 seconds. In my first lap, and yet you can argue there was call tires, but it's not the point. I span out 4 times. 4 times. And yes, because I span out 4 times, I have earned your subscribe. Yes, that's how it works from now on. The more mistakes I make, the more subscribers I gain. I think that's a good way to go. No, please don't subscribe for that reason. You guys need to subscribe if you are enjoying the content. Guys, but that we won the first race by the skin of our teeth, but yes, we won. We won. But furthermore than that, this Renault was really fun to drive, guys. I'm not gonna lie. As soon as you got to grips with how the car handles, basically, don't brake and turn. You brake and you start turning when you start accelerating again, or at least come off the throttle. But before we jump back into the Renaults, guys, this is the replay that I was talking about earlier in the video. Guys, I was bored one night. I couldn't sleep. So what I did was, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, okay? I couldn't sleep. Nothing I did worked. I decided, let's put on the PlayStation and let's go to what once was my favorite racetrack of all time. The Nürburgring Grand Prix track combined with the Nordschleife. Basically, I'm just going to refer to it as Nürburgring, okay? Now, guys, I loved this track. For those of you guys, all the friends would know, I drove the living hell out of this track. There's a reason it's called the Green Hell. I drove the Green Hell out of it. on all the games like I talked to you guys about before in this series, like Need for Speed Shift 2 Unleashed, the original Need for Speed Shift, and other sim racing games as well, even Gran Turismo. I absolutely adored the Nürburgring. And I decided, let's jump into these vintage DTM cars. And actually, I'm driving a car that I currently own. Ooh, that was a little bit of a shove there from my side, not on purpose. But I drive an E30 Beamer, guys. And this car is, to this day, still the most successful BMW that has ever raced. Won the most championships, most victories, most podiums, all that types of jazz. And I'm not sure if these cars drove around Nürburgring. If they did, it would be absolutely stupendously cool. But I just wanted to have fun. So I did a 1-lap battle with the max amount of AI cars around the Nürburgring. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, this was so much fun. So I'm going to keep quiet for the rest of this replay. It's long, it's about 8 minutes. And you guys just enjoy. Because this is something that I want to do in the future, these 1-lap Nürburgring challenges. It's a lot of fun, but I will tell you guys more about that when this is done. Please enjoy! guys, what have you guys thought about that? And yes, I kept quiet so you guys could just really take it how these cars were in the past. I'm sorry I couldn't give you guys any footage of me physically driving. I just didn't think to record while I was just, you know what, having fun. But when I was done, I was like, this replay is definitely record worthy, and that's what I did. So I hope you guys really enjoyed that. What I would like to do in the future is actually do like, if you guys know who Jimmy Broadbent is, he has the series that basically made his channel boom was to do 1 lap time attacks around Nürburgring just to find out how fast cars were around the Nürburgring. Now the thing is, I'm not really good at Project Cars 2 at this stage. I don't know if you guys would like to see that, but if you guys would like me to like put a few cars against one another and see if I can actually survive the Nürburgring, I'm more than willing to do that. That because I absolutely love the Nürburgring, and I don't know why it ever fell out of the position of being my favorite track of all time. But guys, I know that track like the back of my hand, especially Need for Speed Shift 1, Shift 2 Unleashed, and Gran Turismo 5. I drove that track basically all the time. I would finish the game's career modes and I would just drive every single car I could get my hands on around the Nürburgring. I know a lot of people say it's impossible to learn the Nürburgring out of your like corner for corner. Trust me, it's possible, because I do know that track corner for corner, and this is not me bragging. It's an honest fact. I literally know which corner comes after the next. So just the only thing I have to do now is I know the track good. I just need to, you know, start driving good around it. You guys saw I have made a fair few mistakes in that replay you guys saw, but it was super fun. So if you guys have got any ideas for a Nürburgring challenge I could do, please throw them in the comments down below, because I would like to do some sort of Nürburgring challenge on Project Cars 2. I'm just not sure what yet. So please let me know in the comments down below. I think it's going to be a lot of fun if we start doing something like that. So guys, back with the Renault Clio Cup. We are now at round 2 of 5. On a new layout of this, I'm not sure what this track is called. Some of these tracks are just, there's so many tracks on this game, I keep forgetting the name of them. I just saw the name flash by, Alton Park. Thank you, advertisement board, or whatever you want to call that, walk over bridge, whatever that thing is. Yeah, we're at Alton Park Island. And guys, I really like this layout. It might be stupid, but I really would just want to take a GT3 car around here just to see how it is. I think it's going to be fun. It's either going to be terrible or it's going to be a lot of fun. So I really want to try it in the future and see how it goes. If you guys want to see a video of that without me just testing, if you guys want to see how it goes, let me know. Guys, remember, this is not just my channel. You guys need to enjoy the content. So if you've got an idea, hit me up in the comments, and then I will probably get back to you. The channel is still small, so I read every single time I get a comment. I read it, and I usually reply to it. So please, drop in the comments down below if you guys want to see challenges on this Project Cars 2 game and all that types of stuff, even on F1 2019 and the soon coming F1 2020 and Dirt 4. Please let me know. Let me know. I'm not against doing random stuff just so you guys can enjoy it. So yeah, and also guys, I'm currently working on a few episodes that I'm going to be doing of the Motorsport Lounge. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about that. But I've got a few nice ideas for episodes coming in the near future. So that is also going to be done. But they will be done after the F1 2019 videos are done as well. I want to see if I can get 2 or 3 episodes of the Motorsport Lounge out before F1 2020 drops. Otherwise, they will just come within the mix of F1 2020, but there will be Motorsport Lounge episodes. You guys can expect them after F1 2019 all the videos are done. Okay, so guys, for the last little part of this video, I was just really getting to grips with this little Renault, and as you guys see, as soon as I got to grips with it, I was actually quite good. I actually, after this race, I went and bumped up the difficulty of the AI to, I think it was 80. And it actually still went well. You guys will see in a second. I think we do one more race this episode. Yes, we do. We always do one little bit of footage. I mean, come on. That's why you guys watch this channel. It's sim racing. It's racing. It's racing. You want to see more racing? If you don't want to see any more racing, that's just sad. But guys, for our final race, we're heading back to Snetterton, but the full Snetterton layout. And guys, actually, one of my friends, after I did that episode of the Motorsport Lounge, where I taught tracks that should return to F1, one of my friends actually said, even though it's never been on the F1 calendar, why is Snetterton not on the F1 calendar? And I was like, okay, for obvious reasons, yes, it's not a big venue, it's not very popular, it's more of a bring your car down for the weekend, have a little bit of fun on track, and then go back home. It's more of a public raceway than an international raceway. But this track, I think, would be quite fun to see F1 cars on this track. I know in real life the track is wider than it is on the game. It's much wider actually. And I think to see an F1 car go around here would be quite interesting. And I think it'll be a fairly entertaining lap. They just have to get rid of those Goliath-sized curbs and it'll be fine. So I would really like to see a Formula 1 car go around the Snetterton Raceway just for curiosity reasons. I want to see how it is. And if it's a good track, just like I said in that Motorsport Lounge video, if you had 2 Italian Grand Prix in the past, why can't you have 2 Italian Grand Prix again? And why can't you have 2 British Grand Prix? Silverstone will never disappear off the F1 calendar. That is the oldest and the most iconic F1 track on the calendar. Silverstone is where the first ever Formula 1 Grand Prix was held back in 1950. So that and Monaco, I think, are tracks that will never ever disappear. I think that's not even an opinion. I think that's sort of a fact. So, but why can't we have 2 British Grand Prix? I mean, what's wrong with that? The British fans are not going to complain. We as spectators are certainly not going to complain. I think it's a win-win. So if you are watching this episode, which is probably a big no, but look at Snetterton. It might be a fun one. I don't know. I don't know what I've been told. I don't know what I've been told. Sorry, guys. Oh, boy. As you guys see, we topped the quali session once again. And, yes, this is on ATAI.
Focus on the light. Think about the run into the first corner. Protect your lead into turn 1.
Thank you very much, Jeff 2.0. And guys, once again here in Project Cars 2, it is pouring with rain. But are we complaining? No, we're not complaining. We are taking it within our stride. One thing I was scared of was the very tail-happy rear end of our Renault Clio. But, that was a very awkward first corner. We bounced the car more over the curb and on the grass than anything else. We wanted to take this Renault Clio track car and we wanted to upgrade it to be a Renault Clio rally car. But we really quickly failed with that. So you guys see, once again, just like the previous video at Silverstone, no, it wasn't Silverstone. Where was the race where it absolutely poured with rain with the Ginetta Juniors? I know Silverstone was wet, but it wasn't pouring like this. In the final race at Brands Hatch, it snowed. By the way, if you guys haven't checked out the previous episode, what are you doing? It was a really cool episode. Go check it out. I mean, come on, go check it out. What was the race where it poured with? What was the race where it poured with rain? Please, can somebody tell me? I forgot. Oh boy, and I did the commentary for that video like 30 minutes ago. By the way, I'm still in my comfy cozy bed. It is wonderful. It is wonderful. Guys, please, can somebody who actually enjoys cold from outside South Africa, please come take the cold and bring it to your side, because the winter has barely begun and most of South Africans are already fed up with this cold. So please, come take your stupid cold away. Please. I do not like it. All the cold needs to go back to Cape Town because I'm really not enjoying this. I'm completely a spring and summer person. I do not like autumn and winter. I do not like getting cold. And I do not like putting on a lot of clothes. I want to have a t-shirt, PT pants, and that's that, barefoot. I just want to walk around like that because a lot of clothes makes you feel like you're put in a box. You feel like you are stuck. No clothes, it gives me the feeling of freedom. People that just wear long pants, even in summer, that just like they don't do short pants, I don't know how you people survive. I will die. Please, short pants, I don't care what your opinion is about it. It's wonderful. Start wearing short pants. But guys, that has been the third race here of our Renault Clio Cup. For the next episode, we will finish this Renault Clio Cup. I think the next episode is going to be quite short, which I'm sure you guys will not complain about. But, yeah, guys, that has been this episode. And guys, please, I'm asking so nicely. Tell me in the comments down below if you have any ideas, even if it's a stupid idea. There are no such things as stupid ideas. Maybe the idea, in your opinion, is stupid, but it can be something funny. It can be something interesting. Please, drop a Nürburgring challenge in the comments down below. I would really highly appreciate that. Even if you guys just tell me, let's drive every single car on Project Cars 2 around the Nürburgring. We can do that! We can do that! And let's time every car. Let's do it. Let us do it! But guys, that has been this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for staying till the end and listening to my cringy voice. Yeah, guys, this is the highlight for me of this video. Going around the Nürburgring in these vintage DTM cars. It was so much fun. So guys, please, if you haven't done it yet, drop a like on the video down below. It's only gonna take you 2 measly seconds, and it helps a new YouTuber like myself out a lot. So please drop a like down below on the video. Second of all, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. If you like this video quite a lot, please share it on your Twitter and Instagram. Tag me in the story or the post, and I will give you a shout out on my social medias, meaning Twitter and Instagram, as well as I will give you a shout out in one of my future videos. That is a promise. And finally, guys, if you have not yet hit that subscribe button down below and you are new to the channel, what are you doing? Hit the subscribe down below. Don't forget to ding that bell to never miss a future episode, to have all your sim racing needs met in the form of Project Cars 2, Dirt 4, F1 2019, and the very soon, only 2.5 weeks away, soon coming F1 2020. I can't wait for that game. It's going to be absolutely amazing. There are rumors for Project Cars 3 coming out on the next gen consoles, the PS5 and the Xbox Series X, whatever. And also Dirt 5. It's a crazy year for gaming, guys. You want to be subscribed because I will be covering everything. Love you guys, and I'll see y'all next time. Cheers!